So I wanted to answer what the number one question I get asked from my employees that work for me that are trying to learn from our business, which is, what sells well, what styles sell well, what items sell well. So I'm always learning as well, but I wanted to do a little video on pointing out what I look for when I'm out picking. For us, since our store, for some reason, we've started as a mid-century based store because I think that's what sells very well in Seattle. So I'm always on the lookout for mid-century modern. I really do appreciate the design, and it's really clever. My favorite design is always going to be French, like old school arts and crafts mission style, but I do appreciate mid-century modern, and what it does to a room. Really pulls it together, adds like a clever element to it. So I wanted to show you a few paintings I recently found. Let me show you the first one I just recently found because I'm the most excited about that one. So what defines mid-century? It's like colors and the style of the lines. Very simple. Sometimes even like color blocky, abstract styles. I'm not the best at describing it, but if you see, this one is very, very mid-century modern abstract painting. The tones of a typical mid-century home is like yellow, beige, browns. I need to look up what defines it, but I would say the lines, the colors, and the frame just really adds the overall look. And what's really popular is abstract mid-century modern paintings because they're so sought after and everyone's really bidding it up, so they are very valuable. When you see one, just grab it. In my opinion, that's what I do. But if you're into French design, then obviously do what you want to do. But the other one that's been very popular at my store, everyone's asking about it, is this green painting in the back. I could do a full shoot with it later, but there's two paintings covering it. The best thing you can do is buy big art, especially at my store, because for my store, because it has the most value, because I think it just covers more space, and that's why it's more sought after. The green to me is in right now, so I think that's what's making this painting really popular and everyone's asking about it. The price point is a little high. It's about $1,200 for this painting. The dealer hasn't priced it yet, but once we do, I'll put it on their website. This painting, I would say it has like a tone of mid-century modern because the lines are super straight and clean looking. It's signed Hillam Jose. I believe it's like a 1970s painting, and I love it because the colors are so bright, and the frame, the white on the frame is just really amazing to me. I rarely see a vintage picture while out picking that's framed as well and in such good condition. Like these two paintings over here will still have cracks in them and damage, but this one was literally perfect. I don't know if it's acrylic or pastel, but it's just very clean condition and just ready to be sold. It's very nice. I haven't listed it because I'm kind of attached to it right now. It's one of the best paintings I've ever found, so we'll see what happens with that. And I did an earlier video on decor things that work well with mid-century modern, and it's just so fun picking it. My favorite find last time was a pipe holder, but I'm intending to use it as a pencil holder for my desk. And oh yeah, back to the painting I was going to show you. And here's another mid-century piece that I recently found. It has mushrooms and it's green as well, so it checks all the boxes for a potential sale for the shop. Here's a recent find. It was such a good deal that I'm saying I'm trying to stay away from buying paintings at the moment because I'm not able to let go of anything. So that'll force me to sell it. But let's see. This one is amazing. Do you see? The colors are so vibrant. And I don't know, I think it's a resale print. I'm not sure. It's a print for sure, just because it says 11 of 20. So they made probably 20 of them. It's called In the Lone We Sleep. In the Lone We Sleep. By C. Sandberg, 11 out of 20. Signed over here as well. And the colors are dead on mid-century modern. It's either a wood block or a resole print. I'm not 100% sure. The frame being this color and the wood having a walnut tone to it really makes it look mid-century modern. And I believe this will sell very quickly. I recently sold another print that had like birds on it, and it was called a lithograph, and that sold pretty well because the artist was well known. But I don't know much about this one. It has a note in the back, which is so sweet. Because you say such nice things to me and you make such great jelly, and because knowing you has been a marvelous, exciting, enriching experience, parentheses, growth, may I return your sunshine. Love, Natalie. And it's professionally framed. And I'm going to show you the note because the way they did it was so artsy. So because is written big, in big words here. And then another because, but it starts another paragraph. And the next paragraph starts here. That's so cool. And it's faded with patina. So this has to be at least, I would guess it's 1970s. I'm not 100% sure. So that's mid-century modern print. I love it so much. And then I'm gonna show you my other recent mid-century find, just so you have an idea of what mid-century is. So this one is a really big fabric print that someone pulled over a wood frame. There is a lot of damage to it, but it's such a nice piece that I could not refuse it. It would add so much pop to a room. And I think because of the damaged patina character on the piece, it is 1970s. If not, it just still looks really good. Okay, next one. I'm not sure if this is mid-century, but I think it would work in a mid-century home. If not, it would. The frame makes it work in a French home. And it's an actual painting on board, not canvas. And the colors are really cool. Kind of mid-century colors, that green that I keep talking about, olive green, brown. And it's done very, almost like casually haphazard, if that makes sense. And the frame is in good condition. And I was just so excited when I first saw it. It's one of those things when I see it and I know it's right off the bat. So that's one. And I think that's all I have to share for today. I have an old mid-century modern painting, which I probably did feature on another video, but I'll show it to you just to kind of drive the point home. So this is another mid-century. I think a lot of people, maybe if you've been shopping for art for your mid-century home, have seen the Waves painting in different colors, different styles, different artists. I feel like it's a really popular design for mid-century modern paintings for some reason, and I've sold a few of them already. And if they're bigger, they always sell really well, and you make a pretty good profit on it, especially if you're looking at it in estate sales. There's always a market for the big wave paintings that are original art. Google it, mid-century modern wave paintings, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But this is a smaller one. It takes a while to sell the medium to small size ones, but the ones that really cover up a wall, they sell so well. Yeah, I hope that helps. If you're wondering if you want to have any direction in what sells for a mid-century modern vintage paintings or items, and if it did help and you want me to do more on like maybe like design like vintage decor items that are mid-century modern, let me know in the comments and we'll surely do that. And check out my other videos for my older hauls that I did I would say a few months ago, or even as early as 3 to 4 weeks ago. And I'll try to be doing more hauls as they seem to be pretty popular. Thank you, and check out our website if you haven't already, bigwheelconsignment.com. Thank you.